Children can play their role in more than one way. Children communicate their views about climate change and disaster risk management through informal channels, such as conversation with friends, parents, and teachers, and through formal channels, such as school-based communities and community-based organizations. So both opportunities are there, the informal and the formal. It begins with the informal, with friends, parents, teachers, people that they know, people that they're familiar with. And then it goes beyond the informal into the formal, such as school-based communities and community-based organizations, which means other NGOs that are also working for the benefit of the local community, but outside the school arena. The children play a critical role in leading those NGOs into areas where they think information and action are both necessary. Information and communication technology play an important role in facilitating exchanges of experiences and views among children in different countries and regions. Now, when something good happens in one area, it should not be limited to that area. So even within a city, within a community, within a country, and then, of course, around the globe. With technology today and with the internet and video conferencing and Skype and those kinds of facilities today, it is important to interact and exchange ideas with children and individuals from around the world. So what works in one area can be modified, adapted, changed to suit the local conditions and tried out somewhere else. So you learn from one another's experiences. You don't have to reinvent the wheel every time you want to do something new and something different. You want to start out with the basis of what somebody else has tried and then use that for your advantage and benefit. Formal communication channels are especially powerful components of environment-friendly schools. The methods used for communication are not limited to conference addresses, which means technology is used. In environment-friendly schools, technology is strong. No sense only talking to people at conferences and seminars, interacting around the world through video conferencing, through Skype, exchanging ideas and experiences, looking at what worked somewhere else, why it worked, what were the factors, trying to do your homework right so that the effects, when you try the same thing in your community, will also work. So exchanging things through strong technological commitments, through strong technological infrastructure present within the school community is important if this is to flourish. And so formal communication is absolutely important. In El Salvador and the Philippines, children used music, street theater, video, photographs, discussion forums, street protests, and murals to communicate their views on disaster risk and preparation. So lots of avenues, lots of different media can be used in order to communicate what young people feel and try to get their message across. Formal settings and informal settings. The thing is, the more options you have, the chances of reaching a wider community or a wider population is guaranteed. When you have limited communication or just limited media that you're focused on, you will not get across to the larger populations. Children's school-based research and contribution to climate change mitigation and adaptation should reach beyond local action and communication, influencing policies and programs at national and international levels. So what work students do in schools? Obviously, students' work begin in the classroom. But only classroom time is not enough to do something like this. Therefore, children go beyond the classroom, work at home, outside on their own time, with friends, on weekends, after school hours, and so on. But whatever work the children do needs to be shared. And it's not enough to share it only with the school population. It needs to be shared with the local community and then beyond with the global community. And technology provides the opportunities for anyone to do just that. With technology today, there is no excuse for saying, I could not connect, I could not find, I was not able to. These are excuses today. If we want young people to work and do right, we need to make sure that they can exchange their experiences and ideas with other people. And when young people realize that their work is good, it is transformed into other areas of the world and the globe, they tend to put in more effort, they tend to put in more time, because they begin to see that their work is fruitful, has benefits, and reaches beyond just their local community.